Greetings and salutations, good citizens. This is Laz. Welcome back to the Fright Club. All right. Now, before I get going, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to hit like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. And also, if you want to get your content 2 days early, not one, but 2 days early from everybody else, go to our Patreon page of patreon.com/the Fright Club. And you'll be able to get to it for just $3. $3. You can get this content 2 days early, and there's plenty of other tiers and other perks you can get. But it will really help support this channel. And any help we can get for this channel. Alrighty. Now, what I'm here for, and you saw the thumbnail, is I'm here to give you my impersonation. Yeah, my impersonation of it. So, okay, let's try it again. I'm here to give you my impression. You know, this is one of those things where I need more coffee in my life. Let's try that one last time. I'm here to give you my thoughts about the Netflix Texas Chainsaw Massacre that just came on out. And here it is. All right, no. Let's get that out of the way. No, let's give that a little bit more context, shall we? Now, there's going to be a spoiler-free review, so don't have to worry about any of that if you want to watch it. Granted, if you want to watch it first, then come on back so I don't influence your opinion, which would be awesome. Which I would love to be an influencer. But if you want to stop, go on, watch the movie, and come on back and see what I got to say, cool. If not, you want to soldier on ahead, cool. Alrighty, here's what we got. So, the movie is basically a direct sequel to the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So they basically Halloween 2018 this bitch. Which is one of the things I don't like about it, to be perfectly honest with you. And I'll explain why in a moment or two. Actually, I won't explain why too much because it's a bit of a spoiler, so I don't want to give away too much. However, so we get a group of the most unlikable people in horror movie history. At least for me, I didn't like anybody in this group of characters. They're all these Generation Z douche nozzles who were there to tart up a Texas town. Apparently, one of them is an at least a rich influencer, or rich enough so he can buy a whole damn town, so that they can, Gen Z up the bitch. And they get to an orphanage, and they find this lady there, played by the wonderful Alice Krige, who's amazing. If you guys have seen Sleepwalkers or Star Trek First Contact, you know who she is, and she's badass. They get there, and of course, that's where they get into some trouble. I'm going to stop it there because this isn't a review. This is just my thoughts. But I'm going to stop. So I'm going to stop myself there, or else I'm going to go into spoiler territory to get plenty of dreaded Spolitos. And Spolitos is so word. Anywho, though, it's again unlikable character. Needless anti-gun messaging, which is really just kind of just shoehorned in there. Like, it's not one of those things where it's subtle. It's just right up in your face. So it's not subtle like the messaging in the original No Living Dead. Like, that movie to me is subtle when it comes to its messaging. I'm sure there's gonna be someone online, no comments like, no, it's completely what this is, and I'm gonna say, shut up, Cletus. Shut up, just quiet, Ziggy. All right. Because trust me when I say this, it's subtle. hell, even They Live is more subtle in this movie. Be that as it may, like it kind of comes out and goes, "Hey, guns bad, clud," and then but there's another spot where it's guns good. So who knows? Um, the one likable character in the movie gets killed. Like I'm not gonna say who it is, so there's no spoilers there. Um, but the people you're supposed to care about, I just don't. Like I didn't care about any of these people. It's like the original Hostel, where I'm supposed to care about these two idiots who are in a hostel, and then also they get tortured. Well, I mean, more than two people. It's been a while since I suffered through that movie, and it becomes slaughterhouse footage, and I fell asleep during it. This one I didn't fall asleep during. Like it's quick. It's a little slow in the beginning as it's setting up all of the spam, basically, because there's not a whole lot of character development in this movie. It's just here they are. Oh, here's some more people. Let the carnage begin, and once the carnage begins, it doesn't stop. Now there is some really bad CGI in this movie. I'm not gonna lie to you, there's some really bad CGI. I didn't mind it that much just because I was into the kills, and the kills are pretty good. Like the kills are good and graphic, um, and they're all just meh, 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 which and Leatherface has the greatest chainsaw in history. When you watch the movie, you understand why I'm laughing. Because this thing must have been oiled and geared up and gassed up repeatedly in ways that would make no sense. So in this movie, Leatherface's chainsaw is like Fox Mulder's cell phone coverage in the X-Files TV show. And Google that reference, kids. You know. But and the ending, the ending is hilarious. Like I literally laughed for about 2 minutes after the ending. And now let's talk about Leatherface for a second. See, the Leatherface I know of looks like this, or even this. In this one, he looks like this. And what the hell is this? Like, I don't understand what this is. It's just like I get it to try to make him older, but if you're going by the original timeline, Leatherface should be 70 right now, and he's a spry some bitch for 70. I just want to get that out of the way because I don't like the way Leatherface looks in this movie. For some reason, the receding hairline just throws me off. I know some people are saying, "Man, Velas, you have a receding hairline too." And I said, "Yeah, thank you, Zippy. Thanks. I'm aware, but I'm also not a horror icon, so." I mean, some people are like, well, with this face, you could be a horror icon. And I say, hey, you're not wrong. But anyway, that's my thoughts. Like this movie, I've been seeing a lot of hate towards it. Like a lot of hatred towards it, and also a lot of defenders. This movie is not the worst thing ever made. It's not even the worst Texas Chainsaw movie ever made. That would be Leatherface, the prequel Leatherface, not the New Line Leatherface. But the prequel Leatherface is the worst Texas Chainsaw movie I've ever seen. So it's not the worst, and it certainly ain't boring. Like, I mean, I said, granted, I don't care about these people, so when they died, I really didn't care, but at least they died in brutal and grisly ways, so as a horror fan, love that. But, so that's about it. So, yeah, it's one of the things. If you love it, awesome. If you don't love it, if you hate it, awesome. Matter of fact, either one. Give me your opinions down below in the comments. If you want to. If you don't want to, don't listen to me. Like, I shouldn't be able to tell you what to do. But if you feel so obligated, or you want to just, hey, this is why I liked it, or this is why I didn't like it. Cool beans. I would love to know. Or if you're like me and you're like, eh. Either way, cool beans. Until then, kids, once again, I'm off like a dirty shirt. Catch y'all later. No, I'll catch you on the flip side. Deuces.